What's going on, everyone? Hello and welcome back to another video on the PokerStaples channel. Today we're doing something that we did a couple days ago and people seem to like it, so we're going to continue. I'm going to be playing some Zoom poker. That's right, cash game poker. Today we're going to play 10 cent, 25 cent. We did end up losing a little bit at the 25 cent, 50 cent. So I don't know exactly how I'm going to run this, if it's going to be a ladder or how exactly it's going to work, but I figured I'd move down a little bit. Hopefully we can have some success today, and then maybe we'll try the 50 NL out again. All right, so let's get into the table. If you guys have never played Zoom before, basically how it works, you're playing a cash game, right? So you buy in for money. As you can see, we have $25 here. Now, once you fold a hand, you move on to another table immediately within people in the player pool. So there's, I think, 250 people playing right now. So basically, it's much faster than normal cash game tables, and hopefully should be a lot of fun. All right, pocket sixes here. We see a raise and a call. Pretty easy spot for us to start out with a call. Let's start with flopping a set. How about that? Okay, that's not bad though. We do have an overpair to the board. 5 gives us a straight. We feel pretty comfortable with our hand right now, and it checks around to Cliff Fung, who checks from Canada. 6 on the turn. I don't see much reason for us to bet here. We're just gonna check and call again. Maybe pick up some bluffs on the queen, plus keep the pot small if they happen to have a queen. So we will call. And the river is a jack. Not a great river. Definitely completes some of the hands that they can have here. But it goes check, check, and we win. Our opponents had ace-7 with a flush draw. There we go. We hold, and we start out the session well. Gonna fold the 8-4. As you can see, new table, new opponents. Queen deuce, gonna fold on the button. New table, new opponents. Really quick. Quick action. Gonna fold the jack 4. All right, king of diamonds, 8 of spades. So again, I talked about this a little bit in the last video, but I should sort of reiterate. So I'm mainly a tournament player, right? I have played a lot of live cash games, but when it comes to online cash games, I'm definitely not very experienced in this area. I know a lot about poker, so those skills will translate, and I think I'll be able to do okay. But at the same time, you know, I'm not used to playing as many turns and rivers as I'm going to be playing in this cash game. So, you know, don't expect the same sort of level of precise ability as you see in NTTs. I'm just having fun, man. This is like fun for me. A bit of 75 cents. We're gonna call with our top pair. And we make 2 pair. Okay. And a bet of $1. Can we raise? Probably. I don't think they're gonna be betting a 7 for that size, so I'm gonna make it 390 here. And try and get paid off by a worse hand. But they just fold, which is fine. Pick up a nice little punt there, and we are up for 93. So again, I'm interested in hearing your guys' feedback in the comments about different situations that I encounter, things that you would do differently or you do differently playing cash games. The things that generally aren't okay is just like, you suck, you know? Like those sort of comments, you know, you're entitled to make them for sure. But they don't really help me. They don't help anyone else in the comments. So let's try and keep it like friendly and constructive, if you want to sort of input your strategy. But like I said, my main goal is just have fun here. Alright, I'm going to bet on this flop, and $1.10 sounds good to me. There is some decent things that can happen later on, like an ace, or 10. King is interesting. Okay, we should probably be bluffing some hands. And I'm going to include this in those hands. So I'm going to bet 250 here on the king. Against Jetfish 25 from Japan. We get another call and a 7 on the river. Pretty bad river for us to bluff. I'm just going to shut down here. I think I have the best hand. I think it's going to be tough to get them to fold a pair at this point. So I'm going to give up. Maybe they just have like, I don't know, 9-6 of clubs. And they check back. That's the dream. That's what we're hoping for. We're going to fold. How about the 6-6? Okay, lots of 6s so far today. Raise up to 75 cents. I will call. Is Bubble Tea going to squeeze us up here? Taiwan. Nope. We get a fold. GZWRS from Japan. A lot of the Asian markets playing right now, actually, which is quite interesting. It's 4 a.m. my time. I woke up a couple hours ago to sort of get ready for the day. But definitely not a player pool that I will play very much against. This is not my normal time for playing poker. Checking back here. No reason to bet. I don't see any anyways. We can protect against bad carbs coming off, but I don't think it's valuable enough. Turn is the deuce of diamonds. GZ is going to make a decision, and it goes check. I feel like we have the best hand a lot now. GZ is the most likely to have a queen. I assume that they would have bet a queen or a 10 by this point. So I'm going to bet kind of small here. It's hard to get called by worse hands. It's possible, though, and we're also going to protect from bad cards coming off on the river, like an ace, a king, a jack, a 9, and 8. You know, stuff like that. Cheesy calls, they check. We will snap check back. Pocket 9s are going to take it. Okay, we value underself on the turn. There's definitely an argument for checking the turn. I'm not sure which is better, but I decided to bet. All right, Sayonara raises to 60. I think we just fold the 10-5. Not the best hand. How about ace 8? Spade and a diamond. I think we get to raise this in the cutoff. Limps. All right, I'm just going to fold now. Like, it was sort of a frisky hand to raise in the first place, and I feel like isolating with the 3 behind is probably a mistake. Pocket 9s, we raise it up. Everyone folds. Okay, that's cool. That's cool with me. Ace 8 suited. Alright, we'll raise again. Lazy Kid Poker. Hey, friend of the stream / YouTube channel. Alright, raise, get a call from Golden Franz. We have some pretty good turns for us here. So I'm going to bet. A 5 is pretty decent. A 4 is okay. An 8 is good. A 9 is pretty decent. A club is good. A 10 is fine. 3 is not great. We should definitely be bluffing some hands on the turn, but I don't think this one. So I'm going to check. And it goes check, check. 5 of clubs on the river. We will check it down. And lose to deuces. Deuces. We could have got that to fold, I think. Probably. Who knows, but probably that would fold. Alright, we'll raise to 70 cents here. Take one down. I probably won't be playing too much Zoom on the channel. If you guys are wondering sort of what the upload schedule is like. So when I'm streaming on Twitch 5 days a week, tournaments, the highlights will be coming out those 5 days. We have Spinagos every day of the week. So that is, you know, that takes care of most days. And then in the 2 off days where I'm not streaming, it will be either... check call is not back here. It will be either the heads up against other, you know, random people, or the Zoom, because you guys like the Zoom. So I don't plan to play it too much, but I definitely will play it some. Goes check, check again on the turn here. Can we get a thin value on the river? Probably not. They bet 83 cents. We will call. And they have ace 4. Okay. Well, dang it. Pocket 9s. All right. I will play this. I don't know if it's going to be a re-raise. We could probably re-raise against the button, but against the rest we wouldn't. Against Mosang, we could probably re-raise as well. So these two, if they raise, we'll re-raise. If one of these two raises, we'll just call. Here we go, Mosang. Raise it up to 75. I'm going to make it around $2 here. $2 to go. Against a shove, we probably have to fold. I just believe them. Against a 4-bet, though, to $5, I feel pretty comfortable continuing. So we will call for $3 to win 7 and see a flop, which is Jack 10-3. Kind of an interesting flop. We do flop some okay things that can happen later on in the hand. We have 3 to a flush, 3 to a straight. It also doesn't hit ace king, ace queen, which is definitely hands that they're going to 3-bet. So I think we get to call 1 here. 6 to win 15. And then make decisions on the turn, basically. 8 of diamonds will be a call now. We have an open-ender and a flush draw, and sometimes our 9s are good again against those ace kings, ace queens of the world. They check. Now, should we bet? I think so. Because I think that they're going to bet their sets of jacks, their sets of 10s, their ace-jack type hands, their aces and kings. So basically I feel like I have the best hand a lot here and that they have a draw. So I'm going to shove. They call with ace-king. There we go! Let's go, you guys. Alright, we pick up a full stack there. Up $19.40. Kind of a tough situation getting 4-bet with 9s. And a tough flop, but I think we played it pretty well. I don't know. What do you guys think in the comments? We're going to fold the jack deuce. Ace of hearts, 8 of hearts. This is good news. Raise up to 56 cents from Econome. Do I want to re-raise this hand? I'm not exactly sure. I'm going to start with a call. And flop 2 pair, which is gorgeous. I love it. This is a board that is much more them than us. We just called, right? So we shouldn't have the ace kings, the ace queens of the world. So they've at 61 cents here. We can let them sort of continue doing their thing, or we can raise now. And I will raise now. Because I'm just trying to think through, like, what hands do I raise in this spot? And there's very few hands that I do, so this seems like a good one to include, you know. And we had a call. 3 of spades on the turn. Okay, let's continue betting. $3.80 sounds good to me. Hopefully we can make a lot of money from the ace kings, ace jacks of the world. But they just fold. Alright, we pick it up. Nice little profit to start the session, though. $22. It is only going to be around 20 minutes, and again, if you guys are watching this now, there's probably going to be another Zoom session tomorrow. Maybe we'll jump back up to the 50 NL if things continue going well. I'm going to fold, especially with the short stack and the big blind. 9s, okay. Raise it up to 70 cents. So I have, on PokerStars, I have my bet slider increasing by small blind instead of big blind, which is why I go 70 cents or 80 cents. My general strategy right now is raising 70 cents in the first two positions and then raising to basically 1 2/3, like the 2.6 big blinds that I have as my preset. I think that's decent. Blind versus blind, out of position, I'm going to raise to the full 70 cents. And we get a call. Okay, Queen 10-7, all clubs. This is not a great flop for our hand. We should be bluffing some, and I think this ace high is a good hand to bluff. So if we have a hand like a queen, a 10, a 7, or a decent flush draw, we're going to feel very comfortable. But what sort of hands do we bluff there? And I think like ace high, where we can't really check call, is going to be one of the good ones to include in our range of hands and our overall game plan. We bet they fold. 9 of hearts, 10 of clubs. Okay, I think I get to play a little bit here, hopefully. Run around to Fisu Master. Raises to 3x. All right, we call, man. In position with our 10-9, and we flop top pair of 9s. That feels pretty good, man. Pretty dang good. I bet 71 cents. All right, let's see a turn, which is the King of Diamonds. Definitely a good card for them. Not a great card for us. That said, I don't think we can fold yet. They're going to have a lot of hands that are still bluffing here. Like even just like ace high type hands, because that's a good bluffing card. But also all sorts of draws they can be bluffing. So we'll call again and then make a decision on the river, which is the deuce of clubs. Oh boy. If they bet, what do we do? They check. Good. I was probably going to fold if they bet. We beat ace queen. Because the thing is, the deuce is a really bad card to bluff. So not a lot of people are going to continue bluffing the triple barrel there. Just because like deuce doesn't complete anything, you know? So people are usually going to give up. So I was going to fold the river if they bet. If they checked, which is nice. And we pick up another pot. We have doubled up already in the first 17 minutes. 5 of clubs, 7 of spades. All right, let's try a little steal here. Let's see if it works out. We have aces, dude. We have aces. Trust us. All right, they trusted us. Pick up another 25 cents. So we are going to play for another 2.5 minutes or so. And then we're going to call it for this session, but we'll continue on tomorrow. 25 NL going pretty good, though. I mean, most of our profit from today has been that one big pot. Of course, the day is not over. Could lose all of our money. That's a really common leak, I think, you see in terms of the mental game in cash game poker, which, again, I don't play a ton of cash game poker, but I do understand this leak anyways. We get a 3-bet to 250. All right. We just played against Evil. Hello. All right, we go 4-bet. Make it 620. Hope they don't have aces. Ew. Oh, God, they have aces. Oh, no. Oh, they have aces. This is a disaster. They're so comfortable in the chat. They're so comfortable. I don't think I can fold kings, but I'm really worried they have aces. Just out of respect for you, or fold here. Oh, okay, never mind. Well, good read, Jamal. Real good. Good luck with your cash games. Thanks. Oh, I really thought they had aces. I was terrified. I was like, oh no, they're so comfortable. They're chatting in the chat, you know? Like, all right. We're going to throw another bluff out there. And I'm going to guess this is a fold? I don't know. A sit out, probably. Yeah. All right. We'll pick it up. We will pick it up. All right. Sit out next big blind. We will play until there's our big blind next time. We're playing against You Matter What from Germany. The troll face. You definitely recognize the troll face when you see it. Flop a top pair of 8s. We're running pretty good in this session. I'm sure as the chat will let me know. The YouTube comments, bet of 78 cents. All right, we'll call. Turn is a 4 of diamonds, which is pretty cool. They bet 198 really quickly here. I still think we call. They can be bluffing a lot of club draws on the turn, but I'm definitely starting to get worried. And river is a 4. I don't think we can fold on that 4 river. It sucks. So we're beat by like 9s, 10s, jacks, queens, kings, and aces, all of which can value bet. We're beat by 6, 7, which may raise. We're beat by any 5 and any 4, of which there isn't very many. There's 6, 5, 7, 5, 4, 5 suited, 4, 3 suited. But it's hard for them to have a bluff. I mean, they need to be auto-barrel bluffing the clubs and the diamonds of the world for this to probably be a profitable call for us. And they bet kind of chunky on the river. Doing it really quickly, too. Then again, our hand does look like draws. So I think we call on the river. I don't know. I really don't know what I think about this spot, but we'll call. We have the same hand. Okay. I will take that. I'll take that situation. Go flip the 3-8. Let's see if we can win this ace-king, which might be the last hand of the session. Sevita from Russia calls. Fennec from Japan calls. Iki Endenu. I don't know why I said it that way. I just did. I did. I'm sorry, everyone. Please apologize, Jamie, to the people. We gotta call him 9-10-5. All right. Well, this is not gonna go our way, I don't think. Let's just see a nice, juicy ace of hearts in the turn. Jokes. Let's see what happens. Check, check, check. Oh, that's not a very action card. All the draws missed. All right, that's it. That will be the end of this Zoom session, but we finished up 28.74. Not a bad 20 minutes there. I wish I could make $28 every 20 minutes in poker. That'd be amazing. Doesn't work like that, obviously, but I'm pretty happy. If you guys like the Zoom session, let me know down in the comments below if you want to see more of this sort of stuff. Again, we're going to be doing spin and goes every day, highlights 5 days a week, so there's 2 sort of open slots, which we can switch between heads up and Zoom, and I think that format is fun. I like it. I like playing Zoom every once in a while, so I'm going to keep doing it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, but that's going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Till next time, we'll see you later.